Oh, this shouldn't be legal. This should not be legal. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. All the drama's gone with that electron carburetor, man. Well, not the drama of getting out of my front yard. That's a little bit of a drop. What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, back again on the FXR, doing a little bit of an update video for y'all today. As you guys are well aware of, everybody, in fact, the coronavirus has everything just a little bit backed up right now. You know, this should be the kind of global pandemic that, like an alien attack, like Independence Day, that kind of just like unites the entire world because we're all fighting a common cause now. The worst of my generation. Unfortunately, we'll probably all still hate each other afterwards. Hey, you guys remember the end of The Watchmen where the giant squid like attacked and killed everybody with this crazy psychic attack? Or I'm sorry, Dr. Manhattan, if you're thinking of the movie version. And then that was what united humanity. Now, I haven't seen the TV show yet, so maybe that says what happened after that, but the alien attack was supposed to unite humanity and foster world peace against a global threat. Well, here we are. We've got the coronavirus, and somehow I just don't think it's gonna turn out that way. Yeah, even if we were attacked by a giant psychic squid, we'd probably be back to hating each other pretty much right afterwards. But hey, that's human nature. And if there's one thing you cannot change, it's human nature. People could really give me a hard time because I'm out on a motorcycle, and there's a lot of places that aren't even letting you do that because they say that, hey, being out on your bike, you could hurt yourself and end up in the hospital. And to me, that's just a step too far. Like, yeah, you could hurt yourself and end up in a hospital. You could also hurt yourself and end up in a hospital by riding a bicycle. You could also hurt yourself and end up in a hospital by walking across the street. It's like, where do you draw the line? So, I'm not buying that one. Sorry, guys. Well, we're still chugging along with the content here on the Shade Tree Surgeon channel. In fact, I'm headed up to the Ride Factory right now to prepare for the next upgrade on this shitty old FXR, the Krusty Glide. Oh, barf party. Although, you guys know the whole reason that I've been upgrading this bike is the fact that I was supposed to take it on a trip to Mexico City. Mexico. I have no idea when that's going to happen now. I really don't. I just, with the virus and borders being weird and shut and travel restrictions in place, and also the fact that I'm a full-time YouTuber now. Those of you guys who don't know, my day job is being a bartender, and I would be very surprised if the bars open up even like in a couple months. It'll probably be longer than that. So huge thanks to my Patreons, because you guys are the ones that are keeping this channel afloat right now. Although I'll repeat what I said in a previous video. If you're one of my patrons and your income has been affected by the coronavirus, please let your Patreon be the first thing you cut. I don't want you to put yourself in a bad position because you're helping me make these videos. That's an optional expense, you know? If you're giving me a couple bucks a month and that could be better used in other places, please use it there. But as it sits, my patrons are contributing, so the show marches on. And right now I'm headed up to the Ride Factory because I'm going to put dual front disc on the FXR. And I've got all the other parts that I got for cheap used. The one thing I am going to have to get new is a double brake line. So we're heading up to the Ride Factory to measure that out and see if I can't maybe sneak a beer out of the fridge. All right, let's see what the old Ride Factory's got cooking today. Well, dang, that's a cool looking bike. As I always say, the Ride Factory does a lot more than Harley Davidson's. All right, my man Shelby over here at the Ride Factory got me all measured up, and we're getting my extended brake line because I've got those T-bars on the bike. So when I go to put a new dual brake line on it, it's gonna have to be extended. Plus, I think I'm gonna put 2 over forks on it, so we may even get it a little bit longer than that. And I just wanted to show you guys the shop right now. They've actually been busy because there are so many people who aren't working and going, hey, I need to get my motorcycle fixed so I can ride it and have something to do. But make sure, as I always say, they work on everything, and it's just perfectly exemplified right now, being that there's a Road King on that lift, and a BMW R9T on that lift. Like I said, and we just saw the Gold Wing outside. The Ride Factory does it all. So bring your bike up here and make sure you tell them Shade Tree Surgeon sent you. So speaking of odd vehicles at the Ride Factory, there's this big yellow three-wheeler right here, and they've actually got it for sale. This is titled, it's titled as a motorcycle. They're asking $3,500 for it, and Summer says, hey, why don't you take that thing for a spin and put it in your video? Someone asks you to drive something weird like that, you don't say no. All right, I feel a little bit like a dingus with a helmet in this thing, but it is classified as a motorcycle. You know, it's got a roll cage, but probably safer with a helmet. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're in neutral. Got brake, gas. Does it start like a car? It does start like a car. Okay, she said just one gear, forward and reversed. Let's see how this thing goes. It definitely feels like I'm doing something illegal right now. Oh, come on. Oh, dude, this thing is freaking hilarious. I can't believe that this is street legal. I believe she said it was called a Condi. Well, that's the thing that's funny to me is the fact that you're allowed to drive this thing in the street. Like, give me a break, dude. That is hilarious. First time for everything. Shade Tree Surgeon's never ridden a three-wheeler before, let alone a reverse trike. Oh, man. Yeah, you're not going to set any speed records, that for sure, but this would be like a cool little freaking, almost like a pit bike, like cruise up to the grocery store or the gas station or something like that, or just around your neighborhood. Although, I mean, hey, we're doing the speed limit. Of course, the speed limit's only 40. Oh, this shouldn't be legal. This should not be legal. Dude, this is fun. It feels like from the front, it feels like you're riding like on a little dune buggy or something. Oh, yeah, I'm here just like kind of cruising around 7th Avenue where the speed limits are low. Oh, just crazy to see everything empty like this. This thing is so ridiculous. This would be awesome to have in like Key West or something. That would be really fun. Like a cool little bar hopper in Key West. Could you get a DUI in this? Come on, you can't. It's too funny to get a DUI in this thing. You gotta be like, nah, it's like a golf cart, man. Although, I mean, it's got a license plate on it, so I'm pretty sure you could get in trouble. Oh, like I said, the Ride Factory does it all. Big thanks to Summer for letting me ride this thing around a little bit. It was really, really funny, man. Well, this week the guys at the Ride Factory don't know how to turn it off. I was just saying goodbye to Shelby, and he goes, you know you're missing a screw on that headlight, right? So he's hooking me up with a zip tie so I can come back and fix it proper. Thanks, dude. Oh, and what a gentleman. And he cut off the excess. Good folks up there at the Ride Factory. I always enjoy visiting with them. And I got all the measurements down for my 1:2 new brake line to upgrade the front disc on this FXR. For bikes that brakes barely work on a good day, definitely could use some dual disc on this baby, that's for sure. All right, I'll see you, man. Ooh, just skipped the rain, hanging out with Richard at the Dirty Shame. You know, you guys might not be able to go to bars, but I still can. Well, let me tell you, that was good seeing the guys from the Ride Factory, hanging with Richard for a little while. So it is good to see him and maintain our social distance because he is pushing 70 right now and definitely one of those people that I don't want to see have to deal with this virus. So whenever I do go to see him, I definitely keep my distance from him. Well, I'm excited. I'm not excited about how messed up everything is, but I'm excited because there are still... Whoa. I need a new rear tire. Actually, my buddy Sean just texted me earlier today about that he might have a rear tire for me. That thing just... You look at it the wrong way. Oh, yeah. As we're just, like, slipping and sliding everywhere. It steps loose even when it's dry. When it's wet, it's really bad. That thing is bare and square and hard as granite. As we like to say, it's square as your mama's ass. And doesn't have much tread, and the tread it does have, like I said, you could break a knife trying to slash my tires right now. It's so hard. So Sean told me that he's actually got a couple of old tires just lying around his garage. He doesn't know how old they are. They're actually still on rims, but stands to reason they're not as old, they're not as hard, and they're not as bald as the one I've got on here. So seeing as I'm not actually working right now, a used tire, even in slightly better shape than the one I have back there, sounds pretty good. The fuzz. It ain't curfew yet. I've been told that there's a curfew for driving around. It's 9 p.m. now. Although I have it on good authority that the cops aren't trying to pull people over. Of course, I really don't want to put that theory to the test because I'll tell you guys, when it comes to cops, the less interaction, the better, as far as I'm concerned. That's just me. So to stop at Walgreens and grab some Monsties. They help fuel the creative process, okay? Well, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I got a lot of cool videos coming down the pipeline. Like I said, I've got some more stuff coming working on the FXR. I think I'm going to make a video of nothing but like 10 minutes of FXR Evo decel sounds. Or maybe like acceleration and decel. Maybe I'll get like an extra mic and put it on there. I've also got some cool talking head videos coming up. I've got an idea for a video where we're going to go out and I'm going to show you how you can still go to all your favorite breweries and restaurants even during the coronavirus and still enjoy their stuff and support the local community. So I got a lot of good stuff coming up. I got some cool ideas. I'm also going to be on the Gorilla Bikers podcast coming up here pretty soon. He's got a YouTube channel. I'll have it linked down below. Motor vlogger in Ireland that I really dig his content. He does great stuff. And that's about it for now, besides the fact that I'm getting fucking fat. Or I'm sorry, I'm not getting fat. I'm getting fatter. Let me tell you, I've been doing a lot of cooking. I cook twice a day. And now, I didn't have time before, but now I cook food for myself at least twice a day. And I love my own cooking. And I'm not moving around a whole lot, and that's kind of a problem. I've probably gained like 15 pounds. So I think I'm going to have to get a bicycle or something. I don't know. I got to do some sort of exercise or get out and walk or something. Anyway, till next time, y'all, keep it weird.